Previously on Taverns and Caverns, Path B. I, Relinoa Jams Cadenza, cleric of the Goddess Supreme, was fortunate enough to befriend two unsuspecting travelers by the name of Nomu and Yelar. After working together to defeat those pesky ogres, we made our way further into the Strider Valley, towards the town of Ormsa. During my traveling, the three of us got to know one another a bit more. I have to admit, I'm much more excited to make this journey now that I have two more traveling buddies. This definitely beats traveling alone. No offense to you, Goddess Supreme, I love traveling with you. But I've been on the road now for many days, and a nice warm bed sounds incredible. I'm hoping the taverns in Ormsa are extremely comfortable with nice comfy beds, because I could use one right now. So let's continue onward to Ormsa. Oh, and before I forget, the Goddess Supreme has reminded me to remind you, our amazing listeners, that if you wish to bypass the ads in each episode, you can do so by getting ad-free episodes from the Taverns and Caverns Patreon. You'll also gain exclusive monthly episodes, too, while you're at it. So what are you waiting for? Come on, check out the Patreon. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Goddess Supreme, oh, I'm sorry, did I go overboard? I'm sorry about that. Oh, yes, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Well, alright, let's get on with it. Episode 8, The Eternal Eye, Path B. A couple more days go by, about 2 to 3. You finally reach the village of Ormsa, which sits along the main path that you've been traveling on. And by the time you reach Ormsa, it is fairly late in the evening. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. You know, you're worn out from traveling. It's a fairly small village. It's nothing to boast about. You know, it probably has around 100 or so citizens that live in this village. So it's nothing crazy. But there is a small tavern that welcomes travelers that you'll be able to, you know, resupply food and drinks and pay for a place of rest that the party is able to reach. The current time, though, it's fairly late out. As I mentioned, it's about 8 or so. So many of the shops are closing up. The tavern stays open all night, and that's typically where travelers will go to rest and stay. So as you reach Ormsa, there's not very many people walking around. You know, there's a couple of villagers that are walking about doing their thing, and there's a town or a village guard outside the village who waves at you guys and welcomes you to Ormsa. He's not equipped by any means with anything like heavy armor. He looks more like a barbarian, if anything. He's got leather armor on, and he's got he's got this giant battle axe in his hand. He is an Orenkin, so he's tall, being a half giant. He stands at about, 7'5" or so.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, he is a big boy. Extremely muscular, and he's got basically shaved. The sides of his head is shaved, but he has hair that goes down the middle of it into a ponytail. For Robert, think of something like Broxarg a little bit.
Yeah.
And as he's standing there, he waves at you. Welcome to Ormsa. Are you travelers from Ronde?
Well met. Yes, we are.
Very good. You have reached the village of Ormsa. If you're looking for a place to rest, he points behind him, there is a guest tavern not far from the main road. Welcome. Do not cause any trouble here in Ormsa, or you will have the guard on you. Do you understand?
You understand, Relinoa?
Why are you saying my name?
Don't cause trouble.
Why would I cause trouble? I don't cause trouble.
Do you have milk at the tavern?
There is plenty of milk.
He salivates.
Every kind of milk.
Wait. You have every kind of milk?
Almost every kind of milk. There are plenty of beasts here that provide milk in the Strider Valley, not just cows.
He goes into his, his tiger purr, He's pretty happy about it. Tail wagging.
You look to be happy.
He does it in a dignified way.
Yes, there is buffalo milk, goat milk, sheep milk, and yes, far from Bracana, but even camel milk.
Here we go, Yelar. Here we go.
Seems that our friend Nomu has a weak spot for milk.
Yeah, are you gonna behave yourself?
Goddess.
No, I guess you can go get your milk.
Yay.
All right. Good evening. As I mentioned, the tavern will take you for the night if you choose to have a place to stay. We do require you, though, do not set up camp in the middle of the streets here in the village, please. If you decide to pitch a tent somewhere, do it along the outskirts of the village.
You got it.
Thank you. He goes back to his post. He stands tall and proud, takes his job seriously. He's got this torch in his other hand as he's just staring now into the night like a statue waiting to be summoned like a fucking gargoyle.
There you go.
So I guess we're gonna go get milk. Is that right, Nomu?
Yes.
All right, let's go get milk. So as the three of you enter Ormsa, again, it's late, so there's not a lot of people out and about. But you finally reach the tavern. There is a place to store your two horses, tie them up, and there's a guy that will take a coin to watch your horses for the evening, 1 gold coin for the evening, to basically take care of your horses, feed them, bathe them, whatever.
Yep.
And as you guys, I'm assuming that's what you guys do.
Oh yeah.
So as you pay 1 gold each, then if you guys have any objections, let me know. But it's 1 gold.
Yep. Already subtracted it.
All right. They take your horses and they're going to make sure that they're well fed and ready for the travel tomorrow or whenever. And as you step into the tavern, both of you make me some perception checks.
You got it.
Money.
Perception. There it is. Fire.
Damn, 19 and a 21.
21.
As soon as the two of you step into the tavern, Relinoa behind you. You notice, it's somewhat busy. It's not nearly as busy as a tavern you'd find in a main town like Riverhall, for example, or even the city of New Tempest by means. But, the tavern's a decent size for a size of this village. The tavern can probably house about 50 people at any given time. But there are a couple of tables kind of scattered about. There's a bar and also a couple of workers walking around. But the tavern keep, he looks up at you and waves to the three of you as you enter. But the two of you notice, some of the villagers, wearing simple clothing are sitting about having drinks, eating, But most of the people in this tavern happen to be Orinkin, so they're half giants, just like the guard outside. So there's plenty of large and tall individuals sitting around in this area. The tables are a bit bigger than you're accustomed to, based off the fact that population here is mostly half giants. So the chairs and tables are somewhat bigger than you're used to. But, you spot probably about, I'd say anywhere from 10 to 12 villagers that are Orinkin. There's a couple of other travelers, possibly adventurers from the Adventurers Guild or whatnot, maybe just traveling through Strider Valley just like yourselves. There's probably about, 3 to 6 adventurers, all kind of a variety of different races, human, elf, even a dwarf and a gnome sitting about. But there's also a couple of individuals that do catch your eye. They're not dressed like the adventurers. So the adventurers, you can see they're all wearing, different types of armor. They're not in uniform or anything like that. They just look like a random adventuring party. You have a guy that looks like he's a merchant who's traveling. The adventurers are probably guarding him as paid guards. And then obviously you have the Oronkin who are just wearing simple villager clothing. But there's a group of individuals you notice all have the same colored cloaks. They all are wearing armor in some way, shape, or form, and they all have hoods over their heads. They seem to be a bit shady looking, in your opinion. Now they could just have cloaks for when it rains and such, but they somewhat look shady compared to the rest of the people in here, considering they're still wearing their armor. And this is a tavern. Most people will take their armor off, especially this late at night. There's 5 of them, and they're all congregated in the corner of the tavern. And as you all step in, everyone kind of glazes over at your group. I mean, it's normal here in the small village. They don't get very many people that come through. So, you catch the eyes of everyone in the tavern. Even the shady group looks at you, but everyone goes back to doing their thing, talking to one another. And, at that point, what do the three of you do, or two of you do?
Going straight for the barkeep.
Barkeep looks at you. He's an Ornkin. He's got this apron over him. He's shirtless with an apron over him. He's got these gigantic muscles and these thick leather gloves on as he's pouring some alcohol into this giant barrel. Welcome to my tavern. Are you here to spend the evening and to fill your bellies?
Definitely on the feel the belly part.
What can I get you?
I want a rare steak
Rare steak.
and a bowl of camel's milk.
And a bowl of camel's milk. Not very many people like the camel's milk here in Shrider Valley. It's a very rare and exquisite taste. But
He
I can get you.
salivates.
I'll get you a bowl of this camel's milk and steak. How would you like your steak made?
Cut it and bring it out.
Say that again.
Cut it and bring it out.
Cut it and bring it out. Very good. What about your friends here? Are you all paying separate or together?
I'll just have water.
The Goddess Supreme, as Relinoa raises her right hand, pointing her index finger up towards the ceiling, the Goddess Supreme would like a hamburger. Hamburger. Very good. What kind of meat for the hamburger? Let's see. We just had buffalo a couple days ago. So, how about, do you have, let me think this through. What about sheep? Do you have sheep meat? Of course we do. What do you think this is? I'll have a sheep burger. That sounds rather good. Very well. Sheep burger, a steak with a bowl of camel's milk and a glass of water for the Shalonian. Is that correct?
Yes.
Altogether, that will be about 3 gold, please.
Don't worry. I'll pay.
You're paying?
He slaps 3 gold on the table and slides it towards the Ornkin.
Wow, Yelar, it seems like money is his god after all.
Seems like it.
By the will of Bastet.
The goblin. The Ornkin grabs the gold, he pockets it. Very good. Please have a seat at a table, and I'll have the meal brought out to you. Oh, okay. Sounds good. So where should we sit? Oh, the Goddess Supreme thinks we should sit over there. And she points at an empty round table that has 4 seats.
Sure.
Yes. Guys, I've never had a sheep burger before. This sounds so good.
My dude sounded offended when you asked if you got sheep. He said, "What do you think this is? Of course we got it." The hell? My boy was offended.
He said, "What the fuck? Of course we got that shit. What do you think this is?"
Question his establishment.
Right. So as the 3 of you sit down, it's somewhat noisy. People are talking, having a good time, drinking, getting drunk. And you all sit down. Again, the furniture is a bit bigger than you're used to. Relinoa tries to sit in the chair. Wow, this chair is a little bigger than I'm used to, but I guess it makes sense if most of the population is Warrenkin.
Yeah, I had to hop up on the seat, feet dangling.
Yep.
And I'm tall.
Yep.
I'm 6'5", feet dangling.
Relinoa's like a baby at the table.
They take their height seriously here.
So as the 3 of you sit there, what do you guys do as you're waiting for your food?
Chill, look around. Probably look at those shady fellas.
He said, "Look at the shady fellas."
That's what Yelar's doing, looking at the shady fellas.
Yeah, making sure they ain't polishing their knives. I ain't gonna be a Jon Snow in this bitch. I'm telling you right now.
Or Robert Stark.
Yep.
The Red Wedding.
Yep. No, we ain't doing none of that. Where's my perception, man?
He said, "Where's my
No,
perception?"
a 9.
No. He looks like you are gonna be Rob Stark, brother.
Yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, Yelar with a 21, he's over here seeing the armor under their shirts, like Rob Stark's mother.
From his previous adventure, he definitely looks out for shady people.
Yeah. So Nomu, you look at them, but you don't catch anything really off about them, other than the fact that they still have their armor on, and they're not looking your way. They seem to be ignoring you, talking to one another. But Yelar with a 21, you do notice something that Nomu doesn't. You just happen to be more, I should say, sneaky about it. I mean, you're not being stealthy, but you turn your eyes to the corner, and unlike Nomu, you do catch one of them staring at the group longer than normal. But by the time he catches you looking his way, he looks away. And the one staring at you seems to be the bigger of the 5. He is in much heavier armor than the other 4 are. But again, with a 21 perception, when he makes his movement to the side, again, most of their bodies are covered in the cloak. You can still see they're wearing armor. You just can't see it very well, what kind of armor. There is a insignia you do happen to glance at momentarily before it's covered by his cloak. Make me a history check to see if you know what the insignia might represent.
Okay.
19. Oh, a 19 is a good roll. Even though it was a very quick glance, but I'm giving you this detail because you rolled up 21 on your perception, even better with your history with a 19. Even though it was a very quick glance at that insignia, you do recognize the insignia. And on the insignia, the emblem, I should say, is the shape of an eye in the center with lines. There's 4 lines connecting to the eye, each pointing to the north, east, northwest, southeast, southwest, connected to the eye, as if the lines were supposed to represent an aura of light of some kind. And then in that eye, it has distinct coloring to it on this insignia. But with a history of 19, you happen to know what that insignia represents, or who, or what organization or group that insignia represents. And you happen to recall of a group known as the Eternal Eye that contain that insignia. And with a 19 history, you know, Yelar, that the Eternal Eye is an organization made up of religious fanatics that take pride in protecting the ways of Tyrstor's pantheons, aka the Ring of Scions, the Heptatic Evils, and the Octatic Divine. To many, they are a group of zealots with extreme ideals on how society should live in the land of Tyrstor. They believe in punishment to all non-believers and are biased against any god that isn't tied to the Ring of Scions. So, with your knowledge, you know that the general knowledge of the Eternal Eye are, many call them a cult, many call them religious fanatics, zealots. They're not typically accepted in most cities when it comes to Heptatic Divine or the Heptatic Evils, because the Eternal Eye, they follow both the Heptatic Divine and the Heptatic Evils. But they're very extreme when it comes to punishing those that do not believe in either. So they don't necessarily have, I would say, a church or sort of sorts in particular cities. They're frowned upon from both followers of the Heptatic Divine and followers of the Heptatic Evils, only because obviously the followers of the Heptatic Divines don't care for the Heptatic Evils and vice versa. So them following both is a bit odd, but what really strikes them out most is the fact that they're zealots and very extreme in their form of punishment. What they do, they're considered lawful evil in most eyes. And that's saying something, despite the fact that followers of the Heptatic Evils don't like them either.
That's saying a lot.
Yes.
This is some bad news, man. Feeling real uncomfortable.
Nomu doesn't know this, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't see this, but
Nope.
Yelar knows this. Everyone typically knows about the Eternal Eye, but the thing is, like, what they do isn't necessarily or open to the public. They typically work under the scenes or behind the scenes. They're more of like think of like an assassin's guild per se, because they like to do their work in the dark, behind the scenes. They do, boast here and there about their faith, but they typically try not to stand out too much because they don't want the attention of the governments really on them.
Also, like a quarter owls or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yes. But you know them as the Eternal Eye, that emblem that you saw. That's all you get, Yelar, as I was describing your perception check. And as you notice that Oronkin comes, he delivers your food and drinks, camel milk, a bowl of camel milk, along with your steak, sir. And he looks down at Relinoa as he just slowly places the plate, your sheep burger, and your water. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Please let me know what you think of our food and our drinks, because we take pride here at the Rotten Snowball of the things we bring up.
The rotten snowball.
Hey, man, they live along the mountains. It gets snowy during the winter, man.
Nomu throws his face into the bowl. And then starts slamming on the meat.
Oh my goodness. Bypass that. Oh no, this is good. You have to try this milk.
He's looking at Relinoa.
Relinoa, she looks, before she even gets a bite into her sheep burger, she looks at you, Nomu. Nomu, you need to
Yes.
slow down. You're gonna choke.
I'm Nomu. We don't joke.
I'm assuming it was good then.
Yeah, it's good. I still have some milk left if you want to try.
No, thank you. The Goddess Supreme. No, I'm okay.
It's camel.
I'm okay. Lark might have some.
Yeah, you are.
I'm lactose intolerant.
What's that?
I can't drink milk.
That's odd. What a weird thing to say.
He goes back to his milk and meat.
You all know begins to take a bite of her sheep burger, and she goes, it's actually pretty good, actually. I don't know how it would taste. I actually like it.
Mhm.
Thanks for dinner, Nomu. I appreciate it.
Yes. Shorter.
Well, as she continues to eat, she ends up finishing it, and you all finish your food and drinks, and about an hour goes by of you guys hanging out at the tavern, and the Oronkin soon stops back at the table as he's cleaning out some giant mugs. I take it, with your food being completely gone, you enjoyed it.
Yes, you're truly a master of the craft.
You have my thanks. We pride in what we make here at the Rotten Snowball. And with that, it seems that the evening grows later by the hour. Would the three of you be looking for a room by any chance as well?
I'm not sleeping outside again.
Yeah, if I could get a room myself, I would like that. And what about you, Mr. Shalonian?
I guess I'll get a room.
Very good. Are we sharing rooms here, or are we having three separate?
I am not sharing.
Yeah, the Goddess Supreme doesn't like sharing rooms either, so I'll take my own, please. Very well. So for each room, that will cost you each about 5 gold a night.
He flicks him the coins.
Thank you, good sir. Relinoa gives him 5 gold. What about Yelar?
He hesitates. He gives the coins. to him.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Now, as you understand, this is a small village here in Ormsa. The rooms for the tavern aren't technically inside this particular building. You'll find the rooms to the tavern of this rotten snowball across the street in another building. There, take your ticket here that I'm going to give you. Give it to the person at the counter, and they'll take you to your room. When you are ready for bed, that is, the tavern is open all night if you'd like to drink more milk or have fun with some alcohol.
Yeah.
Would you like more milk, sir, for the evening? We have milk here that helps people go to sleep.
Not I'm full.
He slaps his belly.
You're full. Interesting. There is a special type of milk I thought you'd like to try for dessert, but if you're too full,
Now,
then...
hold on. Let's talk about this. What do you mean by special milk?
It's a special milk that isn't served normally. Now it is an exotic one, and one that doesn't really fancy everyone's taste, but it has a sweetness to it, a little bit more sweet than the other types of milk. That is said, well, not said, it is proven to be a milk that helps one's illnesses, particularly those that can't sleep. It gives you a better and more relaxed night of sleep, if you catch my drift. It's typically used for dessert.
Go on.
It's going to sound odd, but he looks to the left, looks to the right.
Oh, God.
He looks motherfucking shady as hell. he leans forward a bit towards you, Nomu. He looks at you, Nomu, as he grows a little closer. This milk. It will cost you a bit because it's rare. But I promise you, one sip of it, and it'll have you purring like a kitten. He looks back to the right over his shoulder, making sure no one's looking.
Hmm.
Are you still interested?
I'm interested.
It's gonna cost you about 3 gold for 1 glass of this stuff.
What is it?
All right. It is a special type of milk that we only get here in Strider Valley. Now, I'm sure you've had, obviously, cow's milk, buffalo's milk. You just had camel's milk. I'm sure you've possibly even had horse milk and donkey's milk at some point. But this one, giraffe's milk.
No. How's it? Wait. I never had that.
Never.
He slides 3 gold on the table and then puts his hand back.
I'll
Would you
take
like
some.
would you like a bowl or a glass?
I'll take a glass.
Good. It is sweet. It's meant for dessert. Don't overdo it too quickly. Don't taste. I'm sorry. Don't drink, but taste. Do you understand me?
I will try my best.
He turns around and walks off. He brings back a glass of giraffe milk.
He gingerly reaches for it.
As you look down at it, it has a sweet smell to it. It's a smell you've never smelled before with milk. But it smells delicious.
He's going to take a sip.
As you take a sip, Nomu, you taste divinity. It is as sweet as he said. Much sweeter than the camo and other types of milk you've had. It goes down smoothly. And it makes your muscles relax. It's good.
Oh, sweet nectar. Oh, by all the gods.
He slouches.
The Orenkin smiles, grinning. What do you think?
This is heavenly.
As I've mentioned.
Divine.
Exactly. You can't get it in many other places other than Strider Valley. It's a rare milk.
How's your housing over here?
Why? You looking to move here, good
Yeah, I
sir?
might.
Hmm.
Yeah, I might move in here. You know.
Right now, housing's fairly cheap compared to those in Londe. I'm sure a strapping young man like yourself could do some good work out here. Get yourself some more giraffe milk.
Yeah, I may come back.
Good. Well, as I mentioned, the tavern is open all night. And also, while you're staying in your room across the street, just ring the bell and let the person know working the the inn that you'd like more milk delivered to your room, and we can make that happen.
You got it.
Very good. You have a good evening. As I mentioned, 5 gold from each of you, and you'll have a room across the street. Please leave whenever. No rush. Turns around, walks back to the bar. So, how is that milk, Nomu? You seem to be in heaven.
He peers over, lackadaisically, slides her the glass.
Go ahead. Try it.
Uh,
Yes.
she looks over at Yelar. Only if he tries it.
I don't drink milk.
All right, that's right. You did say you're lactose intolerant, didn't you? Oh, fine, I'll try it. Fine. The God Supreme protect me. I am fun. I'm not stuck up. I'm not a stuck up cleric like others. I know how to have fun. She takes the glass of milk. She takes a small sip. And as she takes a sip, you can see some of the strands of her hair that stick out from her veil begin to stick up. Her eyes widen as stars appear within them. Oh, by the Goddess Supreme, this is delicious.
Yes. Now hand that glass back.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
Hey, you're gonna steal from Nomu?
Ah, fine. I won't steal it from you here. She gets it back.
Thank you.
It was very delicious, though, Yelar. I think you should try it.
I'm okay.
He's lactose and whatever the hell.
Well, guys, I am going to hit the hay for the evening. I am exhausted, especially after drinking that special milk. I am very tired now, all of a sudden. So I'm going to hit the hay. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Don't leave without me. We did promise each other that we're traveling together. Do you hear me? Are we leaving
Damn.
tomorrow morning? We're leaving tomorrow morning, right?
Yes. We're not gonna leave without you.
Good. Very good. All right. I'll let you two do whatever the heck that you two want to do. The Goddess Supreme calls for the bed. So I shall take my leave. Good evening, gentlemen. You see
Yes.
Relinoa, she gets up and she begins to walk out towards the inn across the street. What do the
Want to do
two of you
another
do?
perception check?
Okay.
I'm gonna still eye that group over there.
It's like, Yelar is fucking eyeing him hard. I'll give you
Nope.
I'll give you an advantage though, Yelar, because you are already kind of
On edge.
on edge because of your earlier. So with an advantage, you have an 18.
Okay.
So as Relinoa gets up and leaves, you know, she heads out. You're eyeing that group of 5 guys, and about 30 seconds go by, nothing really happens. But after she leaves the room, you can see those 5 guys. About 30 seconds after Relinoa leaves, they all get up and begin to walk out.
Nomu,
Yeah, just a second.
He's gonna slam his drink.
Yeah. What do you want?
I think we should head to our rooms. There's there might be some enemies of Relinoa that she doesn't know about.
Yeah, I'm kind of drowsy.
Oh God.
Didn't she say she doesn't have enemies?
Well, I understand that, but there was a group over there in those hoods. I think they're going to be what's the opposite of a fan club?
Oh, Yeah, I guess we go check it out.
I think we should.
All right, let's go.
Hope you don't fall asleep on me.
Yeah, I'll try not to fall asleep.
By the gods.
By the guess.
By the gods.
Fucking Winnie the Pooh, motherfucker. Oh my god. All right. So the two of you step out then.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So let me reveal the next map real quick. And I know it's going to look bright, but just imagine it being nighttime. Where is reveal maps? All right. I revealed the map. You guys see it? Looks like a
Yep.
little village. Your characters are
Yes.
coming out of the top right building
Okay.
where I'm painting.
Okay.
So place them on the outside of that.
Okay.
The actual inn that you're supposed to be going to for sleeping is not actually the building next to it, but further across the path to the top left.
Mhm.
So that's the inn you're supposed to be going to. As the two of you step out, make me some perception checks.
You got it. Oh my god. I'm too drowsy to see.
Wow.
Too drowsy.
Oh God.
We roll like ass.
All right, so Nomu with a 7 and Yelar with a 4. So as you guys step out, you don't necessarily see what's going on, but because they're kind of out in the open, you still see it. I mean, you didn't get a nat 1 or anything, you're not tripping or anything. You can't tell what's happening, but the group of armored individuals that were in the tavern with you, you can kind of see them huddled about, surrounding somebody across the street. And because you have very low perceptions, you can't tell who they're surrounding or what they're talking about or saying, but you just see them kind of standing about. And I'm going to place them on the map. Do you see them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shady as hell. Christ. Not only they got hoods, they got masks on beneath the hoods.
He said shady as hell. So you notice their group surrounding someone. You can't see who they've surrounded. You can't tell what they're saying. But from the distance you're at, you can see that the ones that have their backs to you, the taller of the 5, you see he unsheaths this long sword. And he's got the shield in his left hand. The other 4 have maces and shields in their hands as well. You can't tell what they're saying or what they're talking about. What do you two of you do?
Yelar grabs its shield because he's not sure who they're surrounding, but he does not like what's going on if they're drawing a sword. And I think he's gonna rush over.
Nomu's
Okay.
gonna walk over there and put his hands up as if he's part of the conversation.
Hey, fellas, what are we talking about?
Yelar, are you walking with Nomu like with your weapon drawn?
He's you know what? He is going to go ahead and draw out his shadow blade as well
Okay.
with his shield in hand.
Okay. So as the two of you grow closer to the group of individuals, you do notice that they're all facing someone and they've encircled the person. It happens to be Relinoa. And as they've encircled her, she looks a bit confused and is a bit shocked at what's going on as they draw their weapons. And as you get closer, you hear her saying, "Oh, come on, guys. The Goddess Supreme would definitely not like what's going on. Do we have to fight? Like, do we have to?" And as she's saying that, that's when they draw their weapons, and you hear her saying such thing. And she quickly looks over at the two of you. "Nomu, Yelar, I could use a little bit of help here. These gentlemen seem to think I'm a villain of some kind." And as you two get closer, the heavy armored individual, I mean, they're all wearing armor. The 4 are wearing chain shirts that have the maces. But the one in heavy armor turns to you guys and looks at the two of you. And he has this helmet on. You can only see the darkness from the eye sockets from the helmet as he looks at you. He's got this cloak on as well as this hood over his helmet. And he just glazes at the two of you. Scatter out of here. This is none of your concern. This woman here is a heretic. We are to bring her in. Now leave.
That's a friend of mine, I would require you to leave her alone. Would want to get blood on that nice armor you have on.
He looks at you as the other four glance at you two as well. The one that's place your characters where you guys want to, as close as you are, technically, to these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
The man in heavy armor, as he turns, he just brandishes his longsword, allowing you guys to see it. This opens your eyes to the insignia. He is a paladin of the Eternal Eye. And as he looks at the two of you, listen, we understand you're traveling with this heretic, but she follows a goddess that is not acceptable here in the land of Tirista. She can be the downfall, the beginning of doom to all of Tirista. Listen, the Eternal Eye does what is required that the other sects of religion do not do. Now, friend or not, here, allow us to leave with the girl, and I'll give you this. He holds out a bag of gold. He drops to the ground. That is 1,000 gold coins, enough for you to stay here for the rest of your lives. Take it and leave.
Even Bastet wouldn't want me to do that. Surely you've heard of Bastet.
Who?
My God.
You dare speak of another god in front of a paladin of the Eternal Eye? We, in Tirista, only follow the Ring of Scions. Your basket is nothing.
Let me show you my resolve.
He draws the righteous greatsword
Wait,
righteously.
Wait. That is a lot of gold now.
Listen to your Salonian friend before you draw the pain and agony of my blade.
Well, we can just rough him up and then take the gold anyway. What say you?
Don't tell my plan out loud.
At this point, the four are acolytes of the Eternal Eye. There's only one paladin. The acolytes look your way, and they have their maces in hand. And meanwhile, Relinoa was like, whoa, do we have to fight? Oh, Supreme Goddess, this is not good. This is not good. No, this is not good. Wait, what? You want me to kick their asses? You got it, Supreme Goddess. She quickly draws her weapon as well and shield. Nomu! Yelar, to me! We kick ass tonight!
I want blood.
The paladin looks
gold.
Paladin looks at you too. Very well. Then you both will be punished along with the heretic. Do not plead with me when your lives are on death's door. Come to me, my acolytes of the Eternal Eye, for we have heretics upon us. Take them out, but bring the woman back alive. They all quickly glance at you all, and we're having a battle.
All right.
So let me turn the turn order. Let's go ahead and roll turn orders.
While we're here, battle music.
Oh, no, Relinoa with a 6. Nomu with a 21. Yelar with a 15. All right, let me make a roll for these guys. One hot second here. I actually have their character sheets on roll 20, which is going to be a little different. You're actually going to see what they roll. So let me do this. And they'll all just go at the same time. Make it easy on myself. All right, you just saw the roll. They got a 14. So it's going to be Nomu, Yelar, the Eternal Eye, the Order of the Eternal Eye, and then Relinoa. Battle music begins now. Good thing Yelar was keeping an eye on these guys.
Yeah. Well, Nomu's going to start this off by planting his sword into the ground, and then he's going to put 2 fingers to his forehead. You see a crackle of lightning. You know what's happening.
Yep.
He's aiming at this Eternal Eye acolyte right here, and he aims his 2 fingers.
Witch bolt.
Oh, okay. So the one right next to the paladin.
Yep.
All right. So with a 14, you shoot out your witch bolt, and let me pull up their character sheets as well. I have both the acolytes and paladins on roll 20. I'm trying something different here. Instead of having them on my notepad, I just made their stats really quick on roll 20, so I can roll the dice here. So with a, what was it, 14?
Yeah.
Your 14 strikes, and with a 4, you are able to hit the mark. You just got them.
Nice.
So deal your damage with your witch bolt. Oh, it's 11 damage. Your
Yep.
11 damage strikes against the acolyte's chain shirt. Ugh! Blasphemy! The believer of this bastet attacks the eternal eye. Kill that heretic. All right, you've pissed that acolyte off. Do you do anything else, Nomu?
Actually, let's. Oh, that's. Never mind. Nope. I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, Yelar, what are you doing?
All right, he is going to go up to this paladin. He's feeling real ballsy,
I'm gonna say he is feeling ballsy, isn't he?
and he is going to attack with his shadow blade.
Okay.
Actually, I need to put something like that on my character sheet. That way, I don't have to use a quarter shaft.
It makes life easy.
So 15.
15, you're attacking the paladin.
Yes.
So with a 15, it's not going to cut it. The paladin takes his shield. He knocks your shadow blade to the side. Stupid Shalonian. You're going to regret going against the eternal eye. Sorry, 15's not going to hit the boss.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Paladin got high AC.
Yes, he's in heavy ass
Yeah.
armor with a shield. So
I'm
figured as
gonna
much.
guess around 23, man. That's my guess.
All right. I'm still cracking up at Rob. They look shady. They got hoods and masks.
Yup.
Oh, shit.
Anything
That's
else?
all. That's all he's going to do for right now.
All right. The paladin glazes at you, Yelar. You dare? You dare? And he takes his longsword and he's slashing at you with it. With the might of the Ring of Scions, I shall smite you from above. He's using divine smite on his longsword.
Oh man.
So as you all know, I'll go ahead and show you. Divine smite, he gets extra damage if he hits you. The extra damage for 2d8 if he hits you with it. You ready, Yelar?
Yeah.
He gets 2 attacks. First attack is a 12. Will that hit?
No, I will not.
Second attack. Oh, it's a 26. You can see it. I'm not lying.
Yeah, that 26 will hit.
All right, Yelar, you'll be taking a total of 8 slashing damage plus 2d8 radiant damage. And that's going to be 12 radiant damage. So a total of 20 damage altogether. As you feel the burn of radiance from his blade, the paladin just looks down at you, Yelar. How does it feel? Heretic! He said, ugh.
You hit like a bitch.
Damn.
The acolyte that was struck by Nomu, he raises his hand. By the Ring of Scions, cure wounds. He's going to heal himself for 1d8 plus 2. He heals for 7. And he stays where he's at. The other acolyte is going to aim at Nomu. And as he aims at you, Nomu, he is casting a spell, Sacred Flame. And he shoots the Sacred Flame out. And you have to make me a DC saving throw of 12, not 24. That I don't know why that's 24 there.
DC saving throw.
Yep.
Of what?
It's a dexterity saving throw of 12.
All right. Ah.
All right. Unfortunately, you failed. So you'll be taking. Oh, you only take 1 radiant damage. He rolled terribly on his damage.
Oh, all right.
All right. The other Eternal Acolyte, he steps forward and he's going to try and swing his mace at Relinoa to try and knock her out. And he makes a swing. And with his swing, a 19 will hit her, unfortunately. You see, he hits her for. Wait a minute, is that right? Let me see. Yeah, he only hits her for. No, that is wrong. It's 4 damage instead of 3. Bludgeoning damage. And the other acolyte, he's going to cast a spell, and you can see he is casting Bless. So he's casting at level 1. Bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. The target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. They can add a d4. He's adding a Bless to the paladin, so I'll give them all yellow icons to show that they're being blessed. So the ones that have the yellow icons are now blessed. They have a +4 to their attack rolls and saving throws until the spell ends.
Gotcha.
All right. That is it for them. It is now Relinoa's turn. Relinoa takes the hits and she glares at the acolyte in front of her. And as she does so, she is going to attempt to cast a spell here. First off, let's see here. First off, as a bonus action, she is casting, you all know what? Relinoa's Jam. As she casts this as a bonus action, it is a transmutation spell, and it lasts for 1 minute around her 60 feet. You all begin to hear that music that you heard when you were fighting the ogres. You just hear this jamming, and she starts to dance in place, and the acolyte in front of her is like, "What's in the meaning of this? Is this heresy? What by the gods are you doing?" And as she begins to dance and gets into the groove, she takes her mace, and she's going to ready it to attack. With that, however, she swings her mace at the... Actually, she has a flail, not a mace, I'm sorry. She swings her flail at the acolyte in front of her. And, whoa, that's not the attack. That's just the damage. There we go. She swings for 15, and she hits the acolyte in front of her for a total of 4 damage. That's her turn. Nomu, it's round 2. What are you doing?
Nomu dashes forward to get in between, and he's going to trace a sigil in the air, and he's going to use Blade Ward.
Okay.
And since I have war magic, I'm going to swing my sword.
Who are you swinging it at?
Swinging at this man here, this acolyte, righteously.
Okay,
the
the one that hit you with Sacred Flame.
The one I blasted in the chest.
So for 17... Oh, the one you blasted in the chest was this one.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm aiming at this guy.
Okay. So 17 will hit, though, for 11 points of damage. You take your righteous greatsword and you cut into the guy's chain shirt, drawing blood. Oh!
And he pulls the blade back for an extra attack.
16 will hit for 13 damage. How do you knock him out or kill him?
Hits him on the side of the head with the flat of the blade. Knock him out.
Okay. The acolyte drops the grub. Oh! The other acolytes, the paladin, look over. Fear not, men. The ring of Sion is on our side.
The what?
The ring of Sion.
Yes, whatever.
He's done with his turn.
All right, Yelar.
All right. He is going to grab that paladin in front of him, and he's going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Oh, okay. Is that let's see, an attack roll or is it a saving throw? Let's see. Make a melee spell attack. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a saving throw. So let me see. Will it hit the paladin? You have a 20.
20.
Let's see. You hit the paladin. You grab onto him with a vampiric touch. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain half of that as HP.
So 4 plus 4.
Oh, you have not. Yeah, necrotic. You did 9 necrotic.
Yeah, 9.
Damage. Okay, I didn't see that. Yep. So you get a plus 4 HP back.
All right.
Ugh! Necrotic damage. I knew you were a heretic.
just as much as you are.
Zealots. They're all zealots.
Zealots. They're all. You thought Relinoa was crazy.
Oh, I thought so. Boy, am I wrong.
You haven't messed with the Eternal Eye yet.
Nope.
All right. Is that all, Yelar?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. The paladin looks at you, Yelar. You'll die this day, fiend, in the name of the Ring of Sion. Searing Smite. He is using a Searing Smite on you. Prepare yourself. Yes, Searing Smite. Prepare yourself, Yelar. Searing Smite is basically next time you hit a creature with a melee attack weapon, you will take an additional 1d6 fire damage. So he's going to swing his longsword at you. A 24, will that hit?
Yes.
Oh,
All right, you'll take 8 slashing damage plus 1d6 fire damage. Oh! For a total of 14 damage.
oh,
Mm.
oh.
And he takes his longsword and he swings it sideways across your chest. I'm not done yet, heretic. And he swings the silvered longsword. He won't get the Searing Smite on this one. Will 23 hit you?
Yes.
All right. And you'll be taking 7 points of slashing damage. No Searing Smite on this one.
Oh, Dios mío.
Meanwhile, the acolyte that is next to Relinoa, he quickly notices Nomu take down his ally. Oh, damn it! Damn heretics! He is going to shift around Relinoa to where she can't get an attack of opportunity. He comes towards you, Nomu.
Ooh,
Die, heretic! Swinging his mace at you. And he swings violently at you, Nomu.
all right.
With a 21, will that hit you?
Yeah, it's
For 6 bludgeoning damage.
all right. So I'll take 3.
Meanwhile, the other acolyte that healed himself looks at Yelar. You should have taken the gold, fool. He swings his mace at you, Yelar. Oh, it's a crit!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys, I'm not, for our listeners, they can see my dice rolls. I'm not lying.
Help! Help!
You have 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Hey man, how much HP you got? Speak up now.
It's not looking good for Yelar. I see
No,
it.
it's not. No, it's not.
The
Oh.
other acolyte, seeing Yelar weakened, he has a grin beneath his mask. Sacred flame. Make me a dexterity wisdom or a dexterity saving throw of a 12 or better. Oh my god!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They deal 6 radiant damage to you,
Oh,
Yelar.
damn. That was still all my HP left.
No! Hey man, this ain't looking good. The hell just happened?
You're in the face of the Eternal Eye. We told you, you heretics will be punished for your actions against us. The Ring of Sion is above all.
Shit, I ain't hear the Desiree sing yet.
Relinoa looks over and sees Yelar drop to the ground, and she just looks over back at the others. And she is going to use her bonus action. And she is casting one hot second. Actually, she is not going to cast what I said she was going. She's going to cast something else. She is going to cast Mass Healing Word. God Supreme, protect us. And she places her hand to her chest as she casts Mass Healing Word. Mass Healing Word at level 3. Everyone is going to gain 5 HP.
Oh yeah.
I know it's not a lot, but it heals all of you.
It is something.
That's her bonus action.
Oops.
Because Mass Healing Word is a bonus action. Yelar, you're back up. You're still on the ground, though, but you are awake. And with her action, she is going to cast... That's bonus. Okay, so she'll just use her action to cast what's called Guidance. She touches Nomu on the shoulder. Guidance! And she's going to give you a D4 to your next ability check.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all she can do for now.
All right.
All right, and that's her turn. No, it's round 3. What are you doing?
You see an aura, golden aura, flow out from Nomu. He's going to use his limit break. He's going to
Uh-oh.
swing righteously at the boss.
Oh, you're going for the boss?
I'm going for the boss.
All right, so a 21 will hit for 15 damage.
He pulls the sword back, comes in for a fat sidearm swing for an extra attack.
You have advantage because of Yelar, just so you know.
All right. Then
23 will hit for 15 damage.
And we're not done.
Action surge.
14, unfortunately, will not hit.
Damn.
Your action surge gives you 2 extra attacks, though.
Yeah, I'm going for that extra attack.
Oh, a 25 will hit. Oh my god. Fucking Nomu is going all out for 14. As you hit with 3 of your slashes, the Eternal Eye Paladin, he drops to his knee as blood begins to come from his helmet. How can this be? Lunacy. Heretics.
No
He
more.
drops to the ground face first.
Ooh. Wait, he's down?
Yes.
No more cross slash.
I mean, you hit him with 3 heavy attacks, man. And, Yelar did some damage too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Not
he's
much.
he's
He peeks
down.
over his shoulder at the one behind him.
You see the acolyte behind you. You just see his eyes because his face is covered by the mask and the hood. His eyes are widened. They've taken out the brother.
You're next, shorty.
And that's where his turn is.
All right, Yelar.
All right. Since that paladin is down, I'm going to cast Burning Hands, but I was just seeing if I could upcast that or not.
You see Nomu. You hear him say. He gasps. They've taken out brother Fenton.
Brother Fenton.
I had to give him a name, man.
Yup.
Yeah, he's going to do Burning Hands,
Okay.
and he's going to cast that at level 3.
All right. Burning Hand. That's a dexterity saving throw. So let me make a roll here for the acolyte. He rolled less than that, so he'll take 5 fire damage as you shoot out a cone of fire. Damn, you rolled 2 2s and a 1 for your Burning Hands. Damn.
Jesus.
For 5 fire damage as you begin to blade. Did you stand up or did you just do it
I
from
was
the
just
ground?
doing it from the ground, yeah.
You burning his ankles and his shins.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Do you get up at all?
Yeah, he gets up after
All right,
that.
half your movement to get up. Okay. Do you try to get away or do you stay where you're at?
Yeah, he's going to step back. He's pissed now.
They will have an attack of opportunity, just so you know.
That's fine. He is going to step back 10 feet, or 10 feet.
He swings his mace with his reaction. Better hope it doesn't hit. It's a 9. He misses. All right. Meanwhile, the acolyte in front of Nomu and next to Relinoa, he looks worried that you just dropped an acolyte and Brother Fenton. And he takes his mace and he swings it violently at Nomu. Get back, heretic! Swinging his mace at Nomu.
Show me.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, you'll take 5 bludgeoning damage.
It goes all the way through. I don't have my blade ward on.
Oh, okay.
So-
Meanwhile, the other acolyte in the far corner, he places his hands together. Sacred flame, the ring of Sion says all. And Nomu, make me a dexterity saving throw. If
All
you
right.
would like, because Relinoa gave you that guidance, you can add a d4 to this. If you want to.
Nah.
All right, you're able to avoid the sacred flame. The other acolyte that you burnt his ankles, He turns around. He tries to step over towards Relinoa. He's going to attempt to grapple her. And with that, he is going to make a strength roll against hers. Let's see if he's able to grapple her. Oh, man, he rolled a 7. She only rolled a 5. So you see he quickly grabs her, and he wraps his arm around her throat or her neck. He's going to attempt to try and drag her away. And because he beat her strength, you see he can only move half movement, and he's trying to get away with her. Meanwhile, Relinoa, she tries to break free of the grasp. Ugh! A little help, guys! That's their turn. Relinoa's turn. She is going to... actually, as she's being dragged away, she is going to... Let's see here. Oh. You know what? We'll just have her try and break free. I don't want to waste a spell on that. All right, so she's just going to try attempt to break free with an acrobatics. That's better than her athletics. And let's see. The 17, she's able to break away with her attack. And with a bonus action, she's quickly going to cast Healing Word on Yelar. Yelar, you heal for 6.
Okay.
Nomu, your turn.
Did I tell you can take her?
He's gonna dash forward. He's gonna take the attack of opportunity. He's gonna get between them.
Okay. Attack of opportunity on the one acolyte. He swings his mace. Get back here. And he hits with a 14. Does that hit?
No.
Nope. He misses. All right.
And he's gonna slash at this one here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and
13 will hit.
oh damn. Okay. And he's going for the extra attack on that too.
All right. Oh, one will miss. But for the 13, you deal 13 points of damage.
All right.
All right. And with the 13 points of damage, you are able to knock him out or kill him. How do you do it?
He slices the legs from underneath him. Not off.
Oh,
Just to chip him on the
I was
ground.
about to be like, damn, all right, Guts.
No, he's just slices from beneath him to knock him down.
He falls. Ah! And as he falls to the ground, he is knocked unconscious. Anything else, Nomu?
Nope.
Yelar, your turn.
All right. He is going to attack the one that Nomu was messing around with first, the one straight across from him.
Okay.
He's going to cast a witch bolt at 2nd level.
No.
Oh!
Oh my.
11 lightning damage, Witch Bolt. For 25, that definitely hits for 11 damage. You see the acolyte as the Witch Bolt connects to him. As you know, if you decide to hit him again next round, it's a free attack. It's going to be guaranteed. The lightning, you begin to do unlimited power.
Mhm.
Or as we,
you bitch.
or as we call melty brain magic. Is it Sundra here?
That melty brain shit.
Yep. No, you look over and you immediately see the melty brain shit. It makes you think of Isundra.
Oh yeah.
And the acolyte, he drops to me. Ah! He's not down, but he's hurt. He's hurt. Anything else, Yelar?
Nope. Actually, he's going to step a little bit closer. He's going to step 10 feet closer.
Damn, you legit a Darth Sidious, man. You walking closer. Ah! This time you're not going, help me, Anakin.
Oh hell no. Nope. None of that here.
All right, it's their turn. The acolyte that you have the lightning on, he is in pain. He knows that if he does not do anything, he is going to go down. So he's going to use this opportunity to charge at you, and he swings his mace. Die, heretic! A 20. Will that hit?
Oof.
That meets... No, that does hit.
You only hit 1 bludgeoning damage. That's it. The other acolyte, he is looking terrified at this point. He quickly turns around. He attempts to run away. I must inform them about this. The other brothers must know. He
I don't think
turns.
so.
He's gonna try and run. You have an attack of opportunity, Nomu. A 21 will hit for 9 points of damage. You're able to cut him in the back, but that does not stop him from running. He's hurt. You draw some blood, but he's heading south,
All right.
and he is booking it. Oh, oh, oh! As he's running. He's doing the crooked run after getting hit. All right, it's Relinoa's turn. She watches him run. She's going to step to the side. Oh, I don't think so. Goddess Supreme, give me your strength. Allow me to strike our foes down. And she holds her hand out. She's casting a spell. It's going to be a guiding bolt. Oh, for an 18. That will hit.
Nice.
And she hits him for 13 radiant damage. As he's running, you can see this bolt of energy shoot from her hand, and it strikes him directly in the center of his back. He goes flying forward into the side of the road where he smashes into some crates, and he just topples over unconscious. Or, in this case, dead. She was shooting to kill.
Damn. Shot him in the back.
Yup. Yup.
Shouldn't have ran like a bitch.
They were trying to kidnap her.
Yeah.
She ain't fucking around. She just had some giraffe milk, was about to go to bed.
Yep.
Motherfuckers came out of nowhere, disturbed her slumber. Or attempted to disturb her slumber. All right. Nomu, you see that, and you see there's only one acolyte left. What do?
No one's gonna rush up behind the dude, flanking him.
All right.
You're the only one left.
This cannot be.
Surrender.
Never.
Righteously.
Eternal eye. Oh, that's a crit because you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, he should have just said, yeah. Eat the crit.
24 damage with your first attack. Do you kill him or knock him out?
Well, I'm knocking him out. Whatever they do after that is up to them.
Damn. You are able to knock him out with 24 damage. And that is the last of the Eternal Eye followers in the battle. As the last one drops to the ground, Relinoa is breathing heavily. She takes her hand and wipes her forehead from the sweat. That was not fun.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I don't know who the hell these guys are, though. I don't know why they're trying to take me. I've never heard of the Eternal Eye. Do you guys know who they are?
No, but I'm gonna be dragging this bastard to the authorities.
Not that one. He's burning. Fucking bastard.
What the paladin?
No, you can do whatever you want to that paladin, but this guy is gonna burn. He's gonna burn.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Damn!
He's gonna tie up the paladin.
You don't care about Brother Fenn? You about to kill Brother Jace?
Brother Jace.
You better hurry up and do it because I want to burn that bastard too.
I'm stripping the paladin of his armor, and then we're just gonna hog tie him.
Okay.
I'm carrying this guy like luggage.
As you guys are doing this, you notice, make me a perception check.
You got it.
A 16. All right, that's pretty good. A 15.
15.
You both notice that there are some, you did make kind of a ruckus outside. So there are some villagers peeking out from their windows of their huts, and also a couple villagers stepping outside of the tavern and kind of just watching what's going on. And you can see the guard. He's rushing toward the center of the village now with his axe. What is going on here?
Some cultist is trying to kidnap our friend over here. We stopped him.
Relinoa looks over at the guard. Good guard, sir. As you know, my party and I introduced ourselves to you when we first entered. We paid at the tavern, and we're trying to sleep. And by the Goddess Supreme, I was attacked. They tried to kidnap me. I don't know who they are. They call themselves the Eternal Eye. And the guard, Ornkin, walks over towards the paladin that she shot down, and she bends over and grabs the the acolyte that she shot in the back, grabs him by the neck and lifts him up and looks him in the face. He is dead. Good. Disturbing peace here in Ormsa is forbidden. He begins to walk towards the others. You mean to say they attempted to kidnap you? And she looks up at him. That is correct, sir. I don't even know who they are. I do not know, Eternal Eye, but they caused ruckus in my village against village law. You have done good work indeed. The others are alive, yes?
He shakes the paladin.
Yeah, this one is. I took his armor off, though.
Can I kill him?
No, we will take them into custody.
Oh, one already burnt. Sorry about that.
He looks over at the one that you burnt. No need to apologize. It happened in the midst of battle. And he winks at you.
Yeah, it did.
He's gonna hand over the paladin. He's gonna take his rope back though.
He grabs the paladin by the neck and lifts him up.
Oh, didn't they try to take? Oh, there's my goal. They try to take.
Make me a fucking deception. Oh!
Oh my god, yes.
With a 20. Take your gold. That's 1,000 gold in that bag.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, I will say Yelar right now compared to brother Thaddeus Faust is rich. He's rich. Because brother Faust, Thaddeus is poor. He's broke.
Damn.
His family cut him off. Too much of a party, or sent him off to military school, and you're cut off. You're done.
No. What are we gonna do with his armor?
His armor.
The paladin's armor.
It looks heavy, expensive. Perhaps melt it or take it and sell it.
Yeah, you do what you want with it.
Yeah,
Unless I can use it.
I'm gonna sell that.
Meanwhile, as you're discussing this, and some of the villagers are like onlooking and watching, there is an older Orinkin that steps out. He's got a couple guards surrounding him, and he looks somewhat important as he has guards following him, and he steps closer to you. Travelers, I am the chieftain of Ormsa. It seems you have been disturbed, and peace was disturbed in my village. Thank you for taking out these, I don't know, troublemakers. You have done the village good deed this night, especially with them attempting to kidnap one of our guests. You may have your rooms for the evening free of charge for the work you've done.
Nice.
I am known as Aggle Stonefist, and I am the chief that runs the village. Your strength has proven to be admirable. I would wish to speak more with the three of you if you would allow me to.
Sure.
The old Oronkin, even though he's the old chieftain, he's much older than the guard, for example. You know, he's leaning forward, he's got a hunchback, but he's still tall, man. He's still fairly muscular for his age. And he just smiles. Very good. Let us speak in my office momentarily. I promise it won't be very long. He turns around, he begins to walk away. The guards will take care of these troublemakers.
Oh, good.
Yes. And Relinoa, she just dusts herself off. Oh, I was ready for bed, but now after that fight, I'm awake. So I guess we can talk. What was that, Mother? Goddess Supreme? What? Okay, I'll do that. And she begins to follow the chief. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Hey, Relinoa,
Yes,
Well,
Yelar?
for future reference, probably should check around before you start talking to your goddess supreme around here. If you got the eye of this eternal eye, I think you added to your enemies list.
Ah, what did I do?
It's not what you did. They're a bunch of cultists.
You look nuts.
No, they're nuts.
Of course they are.
Well, you look nuts too, Nomu. You look crazy.
Thank you.
And also, Nomu, they don't like your was it that cat god?
Yes. Bastet.
Bautista, but what?
Bastet.
My apologies. Bastet, that whatever god that is, they don't take kindly to that either.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, I ran into him a while back, but I'll explain that later.
What, these yokels?
Yes.
Interesting. All right, let's go. I want to see this guy.
Yeah, I think we should go.
As the three of you follow the chief, Aggle Stonefist, we will end this episode of Taverns and Caverns.
All right. That was a good ass episode.
Got some role play, a lot of role play.
Oh
actually.
man.
Well, one thing's for certain, they ain't gonna be warning the other Eternal Eye.
No.
That's true. That's true. They won't be warning them, but they are an organized organization. I'm assuming, or one would assume, they report to somebody. Them not coming back might cause an issue.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, some cause and
pretty
effect
sure.
going on.
I have now introduced the Eternal Eye. As I said, I am world building with this season for the campaign setting. Yes, the Eternal Eye will be in the campaign setting book as an organization. They are a group of fanatics. No one likes them. Now, they try to appease those potential new followers by saying they're true neutral and that they follow both the good and bad gods and that you need balance, but they're way too extreme for either side to care for. As I mentioned before, followers of Hetatic Evils don't like them.
Right, when the
That's
evils
serious.
don't want them. That's bad. That's a little extreme when the evils don't want them.
Yes. Yeah.
We're evil, and we don't even want him. That's a holy shit right there.
That's a holy shit right there. Can you imagine a group of just good and bad, like paladins and clerics talking around? We don't want them. No, they're yours. Nah, brother. That's not my brother. You take Brother Finn and walk out of here.
Oh man.
They would even Brother Faust hates the Eternal Eye.
Mm. Oh my goodness.
Brother Faust was on some cult shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah. Rouse the Pain. Eternal Eye. We shall punish those heretics.
Oh, I could see that.
A holy war, man.
Oh yeah. Ain't no way wrestle with like these guys.
Oh no. No. He follows the one. Azatul.
Yep.
Now, these guys don't even know about Azatul.
They don't care. It wasn't. It ain't part of theirs.
Nope.
It ain't in
Nope.
there. It's not in their circle.
Nope. It's not.
And Wrestle will fuck them up.
Damn, you're on Team Wrestler?
Hell yeah, I'm on Team Wrestler.
Damn.
Holy fist.
No, that's a fight we gotta get. Eternal Eye versus Wrestler.
Yep.
Blood of Zato.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
That's
gotta
some
see that.
pay-per-view shit right there.
Oh my
Pay-per-view.
god.
Brother
That
Faust
would be-
versus Brother Fenton.
Yep.
We got Brother Fenton, a tag team match. Brother Fenton and Brother Jace versus Wrestler Payne and Brother Faust. Holy Fist!
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Well, there you guys go. I know Relinoa's odd character, but with her character, I'm introducing the Eternal Eye. So, and it's not the Forbidden Accord that Tyrael was a part of. They are a different group of people. So,
Them trying to kidnap her, man, brought out the guardian that Nomu was always. That's always in Nomu.
yep. They try
No.
to drag her off, man.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen not on his watch.
Even though he thinks she's weird, he don't trust her. But
Oh, yeah.
still, he trusts her more than these dudes.
Hell yeah.
Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, HaphazardDM. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
This is Robert Jones. I play Nomu the Monstrous.
You can find me on YouTube, Truebone, Trubone.
This is Rodimus. You can find me on Twitter at Rodimus7901 or at Blue Sky at Rodimus83.
All right. Those are our players for this season of Taverns and Caverns, Path B. And don't forget to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon for exclusive content that you won't want to miss. Until next time, guys, on Taverns and Caverns, take care.